Cracks, leaks, and a rocky foundation are all much needed repairs at the old Forsyth City Hall building.
Water is getting between the stucco and the brick on the outside of the building, and so that's causing some water damage issues on the inside of the building and the walls where the plaster is pulling away from the walls.
That's why Mayor Eric Wilson says they're no longer looking to repair.
We've replaced the roof, and we've had some other issues. There are a lot of structural issues with the building.
They're looking to replace and open up the century-old building doors to new, more complex possibilities.
What we want to do is actually end up with what we would call a municipal complex, where we would have the majority of all of our offices and departments in one location.
They aren't exactly sure how much it'll cost, but a rough estimate says at least $1.5 million. Mayor Wilson says they plan on refinancing the public safety complex buildings to pay for it.
So we could have all of City Hall, all of our planning and zoning. We could even move Public Works over beside where our public safety building is now.
As for the old building, Wilson says he hopes to have downtown development get a new local business to take over the space, whether that means the business buys it or leases.
We've got a lot of businesses, a lot of retail, commercial, and professional offices on the square, and we could see something like that coming in here and getting City Hall moved off of the courthouse square to allow for that.
It's the start of the end for the old City Hall and the beginning of a more solid foundation for the new one. In Forsyth, Joy Dukes, 41 NBC News.
Forsyth City officials just recently selected the architectural firm that'll be working on the new City Hall project. Out of 14, they chose Clark Nexon in Macon to do the job. Wilson says next they'll begin working on a design for the building.